Hi, I'm Deanna. I am a program coordinator with Dance Nucleus, and I'm also an associate producer with Boomi Collective. I come with a dance background, and personally I see myself as a mover. I love responding to lights and sound and space, and basically all of those elements I am obsessed with. So I first heard about Syafiq and Grid Culture on Instagram, and then on top of that I did a gig with another fellow electronic producer, Planeswalker, and he told me more about Ableton Live and the software, and so from there I was like very interested. In terms of why I wanted to explore this side of music production and this type of interface is because for me, when I listen to music, especially with a dance ear, I hear all these different textures and I see all these different colors, visual elements. So I wanted to see how I could use Ableton Live to sort of bring that forward even more and just to educate myself more on music production. For me, I really appreciate the fact that with Ableton, not only as a program and interface, you can sort of do everything that, at least as a beginner, that I imagined that I want to do all in one software. So you can make your own beats and you can make your own melodies using the MIDI plugins and on the actual Ableton, and then you can also import like sample tracks and audio tracks and loops and feed that into Ableton, and you can edit the track itself onto Ableton. So it's all basically just one-stop shop, and I think that's very useful, especially as a beginner, where you don't have to think about, oh, I need to export this or those kinds of things. So that's what I really appreciate. I really honestly appreciate how Syafiq makes the lesson super personalized. Like, I know that when I come into the session and if we're working on something, it feels very much specific for me, also because I come in with my own like, I really want to do this, I really want to learn this, oh, I've tried doing this, I've tried doing that, and he has his own lesson plan obviously for the session. Each cast has his own outline of what he wants to do, but he somehow manages on the spot, because he doesn't know what I'm gonna bring to him, like questions, so he would just alter it in a way where I think that, oh, did I take out all the time? But actually we covered everything that was gonna be covered. So I really appreciate that it feels very personalized to what I want to bring and what I'm interested in exploring. Just because this is the background that I come from, I would recommend dancers or movers, also because now with this new basic sort of knowledge of music production, I know that I'm listening to my music differently, and even though my base understanding of it is body reaction to sounds and things, but because I have broken it down and I know what kind of sounds I want to create as a performer, as a dancer and as a mover, it's just a much more holistic understanding of my sound, and that goes on to affect how I use my space and how I might influence lights, and so it's all just little ingredients that personally a deeper understanding of music in general is always good, because it's such a baseline medium, you know, and sound design. And I think I would recommend dancers who are interested in expanding, like having another tool to create.